When I was 13, my brother told everyone I stole our dad's credit card. I was grounded for the entire summer without anyone asking what happened. 3 days later, my aunt pulled the bank statement and what she found shattered his perfect son image for good. My name's Tyler and I grew up invisible. My brother Mason was 17, varsity soccer star, straight A student, the kid who could do no wrong. Me, I was just there, background noise in Mason's highlight reel. That July morning, Mom banged on my door like the house was on fire. Downstairs, Dad held a bank statement, $182 charge at ElectroHub. Mom shoved a receipt in my face. Explain this. I had no idea what she meant. Mason smirked from the kitchen island. I saw you looking at headsets online yesterday. I didn't buy anything. Enough. Mom cut me off. You're grounded all summer. Electronics gone. They never asked if I did it. They just assumed. Mason was still the golden boy. I was the problem. 3 days into my sentence, Aunt Jess showed up. She's a cybersecurity expert and the only adult who ever actually listened to me. When Mom told her the story, Jess asked to see the receipt. Mind if I check something? She left. Came back the next morning with her iPad and a smile that scared me in a good way. The charge went through Tuesday at 3:46 p.m. ElectroHub has security footage. She laid the iPad on the table. The person who used that card is 6 feet tall, wearing a varsity soccer hoodie. Mom's face went white. Mason had vanished. Jess tapped the screen. Would you like to see the footage? The video showed Mason, clear as day, buying a gaming headset, Bluetooth speakers, and giving the cashier a thumbs up as he left. My parents stood frozen. No apology, no acknowledgement. Just Dad saying, "We'll deal with Mason." Jess folded her arms. That's not what I asked. They never ungrounded me officially. I just ungrounded myself. And that's when I started paying attention. Mason never got punished. 3 days later, he came home with new cleats, grinning. I overheard my parents in the kitchen. We can't make a big deal out of it. If the school finds out he's been stealing, that's when I realized they weren't protecting me. They were protecting his image. So I started keeping a notebook, not a journal, a case file. I documented every lie, every theft, every time Mason slipped up. Then I found his dealer stash in the garage, pills, cash, fake emails to teachers, screenshots of girls he manipulated. I organized everything into folders, dated, time-stamped, undeniable. At school, Mason's reputation started cracking. A girl named Rachel came forward. He'd made her write his history paper, then ghosted her. I anonymously posted quotes from his own messages. Teachers started investigating honor code violations. His coach benched him. Then I found the final piece. Mason had been using Dad's identity to forge college recommendation letters. He'd created fake email accounts for 3 teachers. Mason confronted me one night, wild-eyed. "You think you can destroy me?" I stood up. "You're scared, because for the first time, someone sees you for what you really are." November 3rd, I sent everything, the full folder, to the university recruiting him, to 3 teachers, to the principal, to the anonymous school forum. One sentence: "This is who's been running our school." The next morning, Mason stayed home. My dad got a phone call, yelling, doors, slamming, silence. By Monday, everyone knew. Scholarship, gone. Team, suspended. Graduation honors, revoked. No one defended him. When armor cracks, people see what was always underneath. At the disciplinary hearing, Mason confessed. My dad sat at the kitchen table afterward, broken. "We didn't want to notice," he finally said. Then he slid me a check, $10,000. For your future. Mason was expelled, sent to boarding school in December. Before he left, he slipped an envelope under my door. Inside was one of my old drawings, a robot with a broken sword. On the back, "You always were better at building things." Not an apology, but something. A year later, I walked the same hallways Mason ruled. People see me differently now, not because I ruined someone, because I refused to let the truth stay buried. In the end, what I wanted wasn't revenge. It was to be heard.